Hey everyone, so today I thought I'll just review Unfinished, the memoir by Priyanka Chopra Jonas. I just finished reading it, and I think there are some important things that I can take away from this book, and I thought I'll share with you as well. First of all, I'm not really like a Priyanka Chopra fan as such, as in I've not necessarily watched all her movies or know all the songs, or I'm not the first one to buy tickets for her movies. So in that sense, I'm not really a fangirl as such, but there are some qualities of her which I admire, and I think her ambition and drive is something that's very visible, and is just a strength as a person. So those are things that I admire, and that's what I was hoping to learn more about. The source of that strength, and discover some of those aspects of her, and that's why I bought this book and I read it. First of all, it's definitely worth reading. I do like to read a lot of autobiographies and take away from people's real journeys and real stories. So, this is something that I enjoyed a lot. First of all, this book was very reassuring for me, just knowing that someone as successful, someone as famous, and someone as put together at all times can also be clueless, can also have low confidence many times, and can also have low self esteem at some point. So it just makes it very relatable, actually, I think, and encourages me, as it should encourage everyone, that you can always push through whatever you're going through, and always find the confidence within yourself. One thing that really came across in this book is how she's always giving her best, no matter what she's doing, whether it's at school, whether it's trying to study for some exams and higher studies that she wanted to go for in Australia, so trying to give those exams, or even about entering the beauty pageant and giving it the best after she had joined. I think it takes a certain level of energy to just say that I'll put my absolute best out there, and just knowing that you cannot control the results at all times. So that's something that really comes across, whether it's the shift to US, from entering Bollywood itself and then Bollywood to Hollywood, and trying something new, the courage that it takes, but also knowing that what matters is to give it our everything and to know that we tried. So I think it takes a lot of courage to even have that attitude, and then to just actually go and put yourself in new situations and give it your absolute best. This book also has some wonderful pictures from her childhood, and some details into her family life as well, which I absolutely enjoyed reading. I think the communication style within the family is also so critical in just making children realize that they have a voice and that their opinion matters. It could be as simple as when you go to a shop and you want to pick out bed sheets or something, and just asking the kids what they think, or it could be about, should we replace the fridge, do we really need to buy a new fridge or not, or just simple things at home, even from a very young age, just making sure the kids are involved in the decision making, and they have a voice, and they're able to say yes or no. And then they need not always be right, and you need not always agree to them, but just hearing their point of view and then explaining to them what's possibly right, what's possibly wrong. But encouraging children to have a voice is such a simple thing to do, but I think everything about who she is now somewhere leads back to how her family raised her, with having a voice from a very young age. And there's of course some details again about how she met Nick Jonas and things like that, and I'll let you guys figure it out, and I think a lot of that is in the public domain already. But I think it's amazing to learn from Priyanka Chopra Jonas, knowing how successful she is, and just to take the positives. Of course, with her political opinions and stuff like that, which she may post on social media, I don't always agree with her views. I may completely contradict those views. But as an individual, there's a lot that she has achieved, and it would help to learn from. So I think I absolutely do recommend this book. And if you are into reading autobiographies as well, or you're looking for something that's kind of a light read, but at the same time, not really like a self help book, but you do learn from it, and it's quite a fun read. And it's written in a very casual tone. So I think I would definitely recommend that you pick this up, and I hope you enjoy reading it.